India's initial steps towards developing indigenous science-based industry was initiated with the constitution of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. After independence, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, as Prime Minister of the country, imparted his scientific vision for the country to improve living conditions of the common man by promoting industry through a stimulus of scientific research. Today, CSIR is amongst the world's largest publicly funded R&D organizations with 37 laboratories and 80 field stations spread across India, manned by highly qualified scientists, technologists with large number of research fellows and research associates. Its activities cover a spectrum of industrial R&D ranging from aerospace to mining to microelectronics to metallurgy. CSIR is truly a global R&D resource as its patrons and partners hail from a large number of countries. CSIR is functioning in major clusters like chemical sciences, physical and earth sciences, biological sciences, engineering sciences, CSIR 800 and human resource development. CSIO is under the cluster of physical and earth sciences comprising of CSIO Chandigarh, CEERI Pilani, NPL New Delhi, NIO Goa and NGRI Hyderabad. Established in October 1959, CSIO was chartered to stimulate the growth of indigenous instrument industry in the country. A multidisciplinary organization, CSIO is dedicated to research, design and development of scientific and industrial instruments and has been at the forefront of innovation since 1959. Broad area of activities of the institute are agrionics, medical instrumentation, strategic photonics, mechanical design, computational instruments, bio-nanotechnology, human resource development, and Indo-Swiss training.
Agro-based sector, lot of activities has been done starting from small indicating gadgets which has lot of applications at field level operations to a total instrumentation package for the storage technology. The work on instrumentation has been of interdisciplinary in nature. It involves mechanical aspect, electronic, computers and IT, and nowadays some of the biological aspects are also being added into this. Now, being an interdisciplinary area, it has also lot of diverse coverage ranging from pre-harvest to the post-harvest to the post-processing. If you look at the pre-harvest, one is interested to know parameters like soil conductivity, salinity, NKP, so that the drip irrigations can also be planned. The things which are also associated are the crop health monitoring, detection of various diseases through image processing. So, these has been the activities related to the pre-harvest. And in the post-harvest, one of the very strong aspect has been the storage technology. If you look at the storage, the concept has been to decide the optimum conditions of temperature, humidity, oxygen uptake, carbon dioxide release or ethylene if it is the ripening aspect. We want to therefore enhance the shelf life so that the quality can be preserved over a longer period of time.
A majority of Indian population is dependent upon agriculture and related industries. In early 60s, the per capita consumption of food grain, edible oil and milk products was almost 1/10 as compared to developed countries. The Green Revolution in early 70s changed the complete scenario, wherein agriculture production was substantially enhanced by adoption of new seed varieties for crops like wheat, rice and cotton, Use of new crops for edible oil production like soybean, sunflower and palm. Use of irrigation facilities like canal water, tube wells and drip irrigation. Availability of electricity in villages. Use of modern farming equipment. Use of fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides. Implementing pro-farmer policies. With the increase in production, important issues came up like storage of bulk produce, better transportation, maintenance of quality standard, availability of the produce around the year, and information of each and every agri-produce to the people. To tackle all these problems, different agricultural universities and CSIR laboratories are working to provide scientific solutions to the problems faced by the farmer community from time to time. At CSIO, we have undertaken the development of technologies for pre-harvest, post-harvest and quantification of quality. For pre-harvest applications such as soil characterization, CSIO has developed soil pH meter, soil salinity meter, online soil salinity tester, soil nutrient measurement system and laser land leveler. For post-harvest application, CSIO has developed technologies like iodine value meter, metallic impurity measurement system, aflatoxin meter, Gaussy-Paul measuring system, portable chlorophyll measuring system, micro and macronutrient measuring system. For grain quality, CSIO has developed varieties of grain moisture meter and digital cereal grain analyzer and rice grader. For storage purposes and extension of shelf life of fruits and vegetables, CSIO has developed optoelectronic system for sorting grading, machine vision system, controlled atmosphere, CA, storage technologies for apples, potatoes and tomatoes. Complete technology has been developed for sorting grading of apples based on its color, shape and size for classification of qualities. CSIO has analytical facilities for quantifying the quality of agri-produce using instruments like atomic absorption spectrophotometer, UV visible spectrophotometer, FTIR spectrophotometer, electrochemical analysis, electronic nose, chromatographic separation techniques and other biochemical methods. The present focus of the Institute is to develop technologies for quantification of Indian tea quality based on the appearance, aroma and taste. Quantification of honey is being carried out to check the adulteration of sugar. The Institute is also focusing on mapping and characterization of soil parameters using contact and non-contact sensors mounted on tractor. Plant health monitoring is also being carried out for greenhouse farming. Instrumentation and sensors developed for quantification of quality is also a major focus using soil state, nano and nano biosensors. Technologies of iodine value meter, oil spectrophotometer and moisture computer developed at CSIO have been commercialized by Messrs. Vaishsika Electron Device, Ambala Kant and United Phosphorus Limited, Vapi, Gujarat. Aflatoxin meter and soil pH meter are also available commercially in the market. Prototypes of controlled atmospheric storage system for extension of shelf life and quality maintenance of fruits and potatoes by controlling the level of ethylene, carbon dioxide, oxygen, temperature and humidity have been demonstrated to the industry. An understanding has been made to put the sorting grading machine vision system in the apple belt for the cooperative use. Technology for rice grading has been transferred to Messrs. Rajasthan Electronics and Instruments Limited for its use in the country for certification of quality of rice based on physical parameters. CSIO has been associated with various state organizations like Rajasthan State Industrial Development and Investment Corporation, RICO, to facilitate food testing labs at various agro-food parks, namely Kota, Jodhpur, Shri Ganganagar and Alwar. These testing parks are being provided with modern analytical separation equipment, food testing equipment and equipments developed at CSIO to provide support to farmers and business community for quality checking of agro-produce. CSIO has strong ties with various agricultural universities and agricultural institutions apart from Indian Council of Agricultural Research for intellectual inflow, research and validation of technologies to solve the problems in the field of agriculture. CSIO has strong liaison with Tea Research Association for induction of new technologies which are useful for tea growers and manufacturers. We hope with the adoption of new technologies and instruments developed by CSIO, the country will take a leap in this era of precision and sustainable agriculture.
Presently, we are focusing on development of number of technology related to the quantification of quality of tea in terms of aroma and taste, which will further utilized for beverages, drinking water and other purposes. One of our group is focusing on salinity testing, which will quantify the soil quality in terms of number of parameters, and the requirement which will identify the requirements of various constituents which are to be added to enhance the productivity. Moreover, one group is focusing on food sciences regarding the quality of the food products, how to carry out the processing, etc. Another group is focusing on the photosynthesis of the material. The PhD students are working for the development of number of processes, number of new processes, new techniques which can be adopted by the industry, by the people, so that the quality of the life of the people can be improved, and the gadgets are available to the farmer and the user community at a very low cost. We hope that with the induction, and our students, our people are working both at the national and international level. They have a large coordination worldwide, and we put best efforts that we will be able to succeed in taking the large number of programs in the country and to enhance the productivity and quality of the people.
In another area of activities where we are now going is the detection of pathogens. This is a major threat in any agro based whether the food quality has any pathogens present or not. So, using the biophotonics, using the antibody antigen combinations, or there are many other techniques by which the presence of the pathogen can be indicated in the form of a certain fluorescent behavior which can be detected by suitable instruments. And under a program with the Anna University and our CSIO Chennai Center, and also in another program with similar institutions in the north, work on these bio-nanophotonics are also being planned. If we scan through the areas of activities, the work starts from the basic research, and then there are the development activities which we do with the industry, the transfer of technologies to the industry. So, we find that the laboratory has actually made memorandum of understanding with the academic institutions in pursuing the research activities, where the students can come and work with the scientists at all levels, at MTech level, at PhD level, and even at postdoc level, and memorandum of understanding with the industry for transfer of technologies. We have transferred the technology to the United Phosphorus with the Rajasthan Electronic Instruments Limited and with RICO in terms of setting up of agri test laboratories at Kota, Shri Ganganagar, Alwar and at Jodhpur. So, what we see that the agro base is a very important sector which is catching up, and there is an ample scope of instrumentation at all level, so that one is able to assess the quality at various levels, both at the processing level or post processing, that is storage level, or even at a consumer level.